bunch of bullshit. And that's another reason why the Most High is going to destroy this place off the face of the earth. Whosoever regardeth dreams is like him that catcheth at a shadow and falleth after the wind. You know? So all these people are fools. Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. You know, the Most High is not going to utterly destroy all the Israelites, but a good chunk of them is going to be destroyed. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. The point is, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. You know, because in this coming destruction, the Most High is going to have mercy on Jacob, and the portion that he's going to have the mercy on is the elect and the 1/3. See, this is Revelation chapter 7. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having a seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. You know, so that's what the Most High is waiting on, man. Really. He's waiting on his elect to get sealed. That's all. He already know when it's gonna happen, because he ordained it to happen at an appointed time. You know. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, it's Isaiah 66:14. And when ye see that your heart shall rejoice, and your bones shall flourish like a herb, and the hand of the Lord shall be known towards his servants, and his indignation towards his enemies. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and in chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger and with fury, and with his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So that goes to tell you right there, man. I wonder why they keep coming out with new versions of the Bible, because that right there, that sounds a little too harsh and scary. So they got to come out with new versions to make it easier for people to deal with. You know. People don't want to hear about God destroying people. Especially with all this wickedness going on in the world, they definitely don't want to hear that, you know. And when a lot of people read that, they have no idea that they're gonna be one of the people slain by that sword, man. You know, because especially these so-called pastors, man, these preachers, they definitely gonna be up in there, because they're scattering the sheep. You know, they're teaching that the law is done away with. They're teaching that everybody can be saved. They're teaching that Jesus loves everybody. You know, they're teaching in the wrong name anyway.
Really?
I know where I'm going. This is Matthew 5:19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. So, don't churches teach that the law is done away with? That was in the Old Testament. You know, we're under grace now. Don't they teach you that? So I guess they're going to be called least in the kingdom of heaven. Right? It would make more sense to teach people to keep the commandments, but since they got a 501c3 charter, they can't do that. You know, they don't want to lose that tax exemption. You know, even though churches are supposed to be exempt from taxes anyway, but since they don't have any knowledge, they just are gullible to whatever the government want to do to them. So they walk themselves in a hole, right? That's like a small case of the blind leading the blind. You know, the government leading these churches right into a little black hole where they can't escape, and the government got a grasp on them. Let's see, alright.
Jim, I try to work out the specific parts of my body.
I try to work out the specific parts of my body. Yeah, these Moabites, man. And for y'all out there who don't know who the Moabites are, those are the Chinese, Koreans too, you know, and Ammon, them Japanese, and some of them Japhites who look like gooks. They just living it up here, man. But I will say this, at least in Washington, Japhet, I'll say, I can't say all of them, but Japhet is out of all the heathens are the ones that's like least, that's doing that's prospering the least, I would say. You know, Japhites might be our taskmasters in the kingdom. You know, I'm just saying, I could be wrong, you know, but the Japhites might be some of the main taskmasters in the kingdom, because these Moabites, man, it's just like these motherfuckers, are considered people of color and in that same category as us, right? But they ain't been through half the shit we've been through. Their whole nation ain't been in slavery and lynched and all that other shit. You know, I would like to see some pictures of that. You know, white people and other coons like to say, well, there was white people who got put in slavery too, and ships and shit like that. But as in the same aspect as it happened to Negroes and Latinos, and there was Native Americans got sent over to Europe for servants too. You know, people try to act like they had it hard. I mean, yeah, a lot of people have it hard, but as a nation, no one's had it hard as the Israelites. That was us going to those different captivities that you read about. How many nations on the planet went in captivity as much as we have? It's not like, okay, these people had a few Israelite slaves throughout the earth. Nah, man, we went in captivity as a nation more than once. You know. But that's what we get for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. Let me get that real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28:15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I commanded thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. You know? So it's important to try to keep the commandments to the best of your ability. You know? But of course, that's not what's going to get you up out of here. But you can't be walking around just eating pork, bacon, which is pork, you know, shellfish, committing adultery, and just breaking all the commandments like you don't give a fuck, and expect the Most High to be like, okay, that's a man of the Lord, man. You know, you supposed to do the work of the Most High, man. You know, you supposed to study, show yourself approved. You supposed to you know, come out and do the work. You know, and amongst other things, keeping the commandments. That's just like that comes along with the program. You know, you try your best. You can't keep them all. Not in America, especially. You can't keep them all. You know, that's why the Most High said He's gonna write them in our hearts. And that is this is Hebrews 8:10. For this is the covenant that will make. Slack. Kind of have my eye covered up. For this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws in their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. You know, so the Most High, He's gonna make it where it's an instinct for us to keep the commandments, like a real hardcore instinct. Like we're not gonna be able to break the commandments, just like you naturally know not to jump in a volcano, right? You're naturally gonna know, okay, not to do that without even thinking, you know. So it's just gonna be that simple to you. Now the heathen, on the other hand, they're not gonna have that covenant. They're gonna struggle trying to keep the commandments, you know. And if they transgress, then we just gonna pass judgment accordingly, you know, because Lord willing, I'm of the elect, you know. That's another title for the elect, you know, judges, you know. All right, this is Romans 3:31. Do we then make... Hold on. Do we then make void the law through faith? God forbid. Yeah, we establish the law. You know? This is Romans 6 and 14. For sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace, right? So they like to say that. They might even stop right there. Because, like, a lot of Israelites don't even know they're Israelites. A lot of them don't even know they're supposed to keep the law. You know? And a lot of that's to blame because the curses in our heritage has been beaten out of us and so on. But then you got these pastors and even Israelite pastors teaching the people that you don't have to keep the law anymore. You know? It says, for sin shall not have dominion over you, for ye are not under the law, but under grace. So they think it's okay. We don't have to keep the law no more. Sin's not going to have dominion over us because we're under grace. Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid. You know? So, teaching about the Bible. Teaching about the Bible. About who
Teaching Bible outside too?
Huh?
Outside too? You
Yeah.
have a church?
No, I just come out and do it on the street. Because if I had a building, people continue to walk by like they do now. But when I'm out in the open, people see and they'll hear. See?
You know why? Let me tell you. You know why? I've been working. Hey, you know why? That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm Christian. Okay, Christian. They can't say Orthodox. They can't say whatever the name is called. Which means everyone got to go Bible. So what kind of teacher cheated? What kind of teacher you have?
You said, what kind of what am I?
No, don't even show me. I don't want to see.
You want to what?
No, you know why you're Christian, right? What kind of, okay, you mean you're Christian, right?
Yeah.
They can't say Protestant, Pentecostal,
Oh, okay.
Orthodox, whatever.
I'm none of those because the Bible doesn't, it's not, this Bible doesn't say it's Baptist, doesn't say it's, only, Protestant or anything like that, you know? I believe in the Bible, in the whole thing.
What about believing God then?
Yeah, I believe in God, I believe in one God, the God of the Bible. You know?
Maybe North Carolina too.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay, though. It's really okay. It's okay. Really one God is okay. But one the rule, okay? Really one God, one very perfect. Yeah. I'm not against nobody else. I can put a camera, I can say Christian too. But you know what? Thank you, brother.
Okay.
Yeah? Thank you so much. Try your best.
I will. All right. Where was I? Oh yeah. All right, I'm going to read this again, verse 15. What then, shall we sin because we are not under the law but under grace? God forbid. You know. So people naturally want to find a way to get away with doing whatever they want to do, or they want it to be okay to do whatever they do. You know, like if you got somebody who just loves to steal, they're gonna try to justify that so they can feel comfortable doing it, so they don't feel guilty. You know. Let's see. me. I should be finding it real quick. I know where it's at.
Hey, look.
How you doing?
And you were surprised about Trayvon Martin trading?
Nah, I wasn't surprised at all. I had a feeling they was gonna do that because, you know, his dad. First of all, his dad is so-called Jewish, so, and his dad was a lawyer or something like that, or a judge. So you know he was gonna get off that. His dad was not gonna allow that to happen. Plus, they had the all-white jury. Those women were not gonna sympathize with the.
One of them was in the paper yesterday talking, but to me, for my money, she's a low-down coward. Exactly what she is. The law ain't got nothing to do with it. You can hold out on the jury. You can have a hung jury. The law ain't had nothing to do with that. If 6 people, no, 5 people, they put 6 people, and 5 of them say not guilty, I can hold out and say guilty.
I think it's majority rules though, isn't it?
Nah, it's a coward. They will say a hung jury. They have all of them have to agree, half of them agree would have to go along. I mean, it would have they look for the whole thing, but she just a coward. And the lady that hid behind the camera the day after they acquitted him, she's a bigger coward. She wouldn't show her face, she hid. She's a coward.
Yeah.
If that was the case, she shouldn't have said nothing. She hid in the spotlight, but so nobody can see and everything. And she's a coward. And the lady in the paper, she's a bigger coward. She said, you don't have to go along. That's what's wrong with society. You don't have to go along with everybody, man. Be a man, a woman. Be an island by yourself. You want to lose your friendship.
Yeah,
your friends and all that.
They be feeling pressured and shit. Some of them probably got paid off.
Yeah, but I don't think that. I'm just saying the cowardice of people. They just cowards in society. Just like the homosexual law and stuff. They don't read the Bible where it says that man and woman, not man and man, they'll go along with it because some cheap politician. And I would tell them, hey, man, you know what? For you to pass a law like that, you don't even know God. See, they wouldn't like me.
You know what's crazy? When the president is sworn in, they swear in on the Bible.
Yeah.
But then they're passing laws saying homosexuals get married though.
Yeah.
See?
Keep your hand off the Bible.
Yeah.
Keep your hand off the Bible. That goes to show you about Obama's authority. But the president, they don't got no authority because he can't find nothing, no law or nothing. They can't find nothing to try this, to bring this guy back to court. The federal government can't find it. That goes to show you, like you said, ain't nothing really changed. It's still the same thing.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, it was that people saying about America. America ain't changed, man. From Emmett Till, before Emmett Till to now, ain't nothing really changed, man.
Yeah.
Same liars, we got the same old guys in power. The cars might have changed, clothing might have changed. We got the internet, computers, and phones and all that thing, but as far as the mentality of man, he's still ignorant. Mm-hmm. He's still stupid, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's especially our people, man. They was like, they want to get riled up over this, but it's like it takes something like this for them to see that none of these people care about our people at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then at that, most of our people don't even care about our people at all.
I wasn't surprised to happen. But I'm going to tell you that somehow down, man, they know it.
Yeah, was you surprised by it? You thought they was gonna?
Nah, well, I was hoping that maybe America had changed a little bit. That maybe men and women still stand up this thing, man. Find out they got less backbone, man. They ain't got no backbone. They come. They run around here saying that the guys who got powers, the ones who got the gun and the badge, they're men, they're women, they got jobs, and they cowards. Ain't nothing great about them.
They even had it didn't even seem like they even really used the police phone call as evidence, because it sound, you know, from what I heard, it sounded like he like it's on him. He the one that was following him, got out the car, approached him, but then Trayvon ended up getting shot. You know what I'm saying?
Murder.
Yeah.
And then these guys was here in Seattle, and they running around and talking about Florida to show you the hypocrisy in them. Y'all do the same thing up here. Y'all killed that little Native American, what?
For having a little wood carving knife.
Yeah, y'all do the same thing. They over in the church. I'm looking at the paper. They in there holding hands, praying and stuff. He holding praying with the police chief. He ain't nothing but he ain't even say just mess up about the wood carver, man.
Yeah.
Y'all let that guy kill that man. And he didn't answer nothing. How can you talk about Florida? Y'all got the same way. And the black people in the church, they sitting there like fools, holding his hand, all this stuff praying. When I came downstairs and said, man, before you don't come in here talking about praying, before you do that, you go downtown and you straight clean up your own house, man. I'm coming here playing with God. Don't come in here with that, man. I dare you, man, to come in here playing. Don't play no games with me. They sitting in there, letting them play those games like you should see about what happened in Florida. Forget about what happened up into the wood car. I said, look at this. They said, well, I won't join the church because I'm not going to let a man lead me to make me look stupid. He wouldn't lead me like that. Because I would tell the preacher, hey, man, first of all, you're going to have them in here praying, the hypocrisy, and don't bring God in it, man, because he could go and he'll leave here today, and at 12 o'clock tonight, you, your grandson, and me will be walking down the street. When his officers kill one of us, he ain't going to do anything to him. He'll support him. He'll come in the community and say how he's sorry and everything. But as far as prosecuting, sending him to jail when he know he's a murderer, he ain't gonna do that. So what is he in here praying for? Come on, man.
It's like if a cop kills a black dude, he could be on the ground. Like I heard of this incident that happened a year ago. This black guy was handcuffed on the ground, and he tried to lift his head off the pavement, and the cop shot him in the head, right, and killed him. All these cops got to do is go on TV or something, say they're apologizing, they'll get acquitted. But if a black man was to do the same thing, these white people want him put to death. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, we ain't ever gonna get no justice in this world. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, the Bible